And we're on.
Welcome everybody to Fight Talks. It's your host here, Philly P and Anshuman Reddy, and we are ready to talk to the man in Peoria, the professional boxer himself, Anthony Holloway. This is Anthony Holloway, number Fight Talks. Thank you for being here today. So, man, you've been making some moves going on. I haven't seen you all over the country. Like, take me through what's been happening in the last 6 months, man.
Oh man, let me just break it down in the short term. In that first, I want to thank the people that support me in my journey. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to HKA, my sponsor. Shout out to the Nine, my sponsor. Shout out to the gyms, Savage Boxing Gym out of Cali, and my family down there in Vista, California. That's my gym, my second home. You know, shout out to my family. And a shout out to y'all for supporting me and put me on this show. I want to let you know that it was a short notice fight because I took my first combat fight with Vegas Hustlers. What was it? April 19th of this year, and then I fought the number 7 in the country, Alexander, next week after. So basically, it was like no time to recover, none of that. I just did it.
Yeah, so I was wondering because I saw you. So one, like, how long have you been training out in California? Because I've been seeing you on Facebook. Are you like flying back and forth? You just like spending a few months out there?
I'm back and forth because I'm fighting in Cali a lot. Just fighting back and forth, just staying busy, getting experience, you know, keeping my eye open and just staying ready, you know. And at this point, I was ready, but I wasn't ready. But I ain't had no choice but to take it. It was, I mean, I could have said no, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just go on and take this fight. I just knocked out an opponent, a good opponent, the week prior for that, but I probably didn't recover because he did hit me, clip me a few times, but I still stayed up. But it didn't stop me from taking that fight. But I noticed something about me at that last fight when I got in on April 20, when I fight the 26th or 27th, on Oscar De La Hoya show. It was different. I wasn't myself. I feel like I was just drained, mentally drained, and there was a lot of pressure on me. And like family, this drainer, a family drainer, it's like it was a lot of distraction. And me getting in the ring, my body just shut down. So I learned from mistakes about that, and then I lost. I mean, they stopped the fight in the third round, but it was, you know, I take that on the shoulder because it ain't a lot of guys going to do what I do and keep going. It felt like they made me take a break with being in suspension for like 2-3 months. To be honest.
You get those medical suspensions and you're out, you know.
7 fights last year, and then I come back and fight again. So, and 2 more fights before they sit me down.
Man, so then talk me through this new promotion that you're working with. So you're on, it's called the Team Combat League, TCL.com. You're on Las Vegas Hustle. So how does that all work?
So it's like the D League, G League, and the NBA, but in boxing, where you got your team of 30 or 32 fighters, whatever, on your team, and y'all all travel together, and you fight 1 round, and then you got bonus rounds. Some people get 2 rounds, some people get 1 round, but as a team, you got to win every round. So it's intense. You get knocked out, you done. So you risk.
So it's just like 1 round? How does that work? So it's just like 1 3-minute round with the boxing?
So it's say if it's 30 fighters on each team, everybody fight each other in a weight class on each team. So that's 30 fights, but you got bonus rounds, so which means you might be fighting your opponent or another opponent in the same weight class you on their team again, if they have one. But bonus rounds mean bonus money, bonus rounds, bonus points. I mean, you got to win them. So
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, what's the money like doing something like that? You get paid per round for something like that, or is it just showing up to the venue?
It's decent money, real good money.
That's what I like to hear.
I can be honest. Paid. 1 round can be more than a 4-round fight as a professional, and sometimes a 6-round fight. Honestly, a 6-round fight. It'd be more than the 6-round fight, depending on who you are. So I mean, it's pretty cool to travel the world, fight with your team, and getting exposure around the world on national TV. You get fighter of the night, all that, knockout of the night, highlight of the night, all types of stuff. It's fun. To be honest with you, I can't complain about it. My first experience was love. So, I mean, I can't say nothing bad about it. You know, it might have its flaws, but I ain't seen none yet because I ain't been in it long enough. I've been on the suspension since then, so that's why I ain't been fighting. But I get off suspension on the 18th, so I'll be fine. I've been in the gym. I'm going to spar tomorrow. I'm feeling good. So you just called me done running miles. Just got done running 3.4 miles. Then I came in the gym, did pad work and bag work right now.
Dang, man, getting that cardio go.
Oh, we getting it. We getting it for sure. We getting it.
Don't you mind? It sounded like you had something you wanted to ask.
So who are you sparring tomorrow?
That's what you want to.
I'm sparring my boy. He from Iowa, Davenport. He definitely an honorable brother. He's 6-0 right now as a professional. He getting back to it. His wife was good as his wife a fighter too.
Oh, dude,
wow.
that's cool.
And he just won a belt last week.
That's got to be really nice having somebody to do pad workouts with.
Yeah.
I've heard
So,
a couple, but that is ridiculous.
Well, hey, I did want to ask you about the fight promotion. Are you doing boxing, or is it mixed martial arts, or is it like a combination
that's
of
straight
both?
boxing. No, that's straight boxing. It's Team Combat League, straight boxing. All professional boxers in there. You might got a guy that's been a champion for years that's a professional and then get in there and start knocking him out. It'd be like that.
Man,
like
that
that.
sounds interesting.
It's fun. I mean, it's something to see. You watch it. It's live. It's a lot. It's nice. Televised.
I was just looking this up. It was what you playing going against the Philadelphia Smoke. It's on June 20th. And let's see, starts at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's on Merit TV. Looks like that's something with Dr. Phil, the Dr. Phil now. We'll just call it Dr. Phil.
Yeah. It's a good vibe. Good vibe.
So, and that's okay. So, we're going to be able to stream that. So, Anshu, we got to put together a viewing party for our boy.
I
Here.
ain't lie. One time, if y'all actually came to one of my professional fights and y'all did what y'all did at a fight, that'd be dope.
Dude, I would love to.
That'd be dope because you'll get the exposure and you'll better meet the people.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can get us behind enemy lines to go back and chat with people.
I listen. I got you. I'm gonna talk to my people. I got people. I'm gonna talk to them, and then I'm gonna let y'all know on that about that.
Oh, dude, please, dude. That would be like a dream come true.
I
Getting to
got
do a
somebody
live event like that.
I got somebody I'm gonna call and talk to. I got somebody I can talk to about that. Like for my
Look at
next
this guy. Anthony Holloway, we come out here trying to help him, and he's scratching our back, helping us out, getting us, making our dreams come true.
You know what they say? Each one teach one. As long as you open to go, because I can get my last fight. I had 3 flights and I only took one. And I shouldn't took with me.
Yeah.
It had the hotels paid for, everything. Everything was good.
I wanted to hear a little bit more about what it was like from, because you said like the mental aspect going from, coming off that win that you had and then going into a short match just a week later. What's that like doing something like that? I imagine it's exhausting.
It was scary because I had to get stitches on this eye right there. You see that? It's closed up now.
Oh, yeah. You can barely see it, but yeah, there's a little spot there, yeah.
I cut in the fight, and they put me on suspension for like 60 days because, I don't know, he hit me or we headbutted, and it opened my whole entire eye, and the doctor had to stitch me up. So on top of that, I was hurt. I couldn't see after the second round, but I went through the third, no problem. But it was like I had too much distractions, too much baggage coming into that fight. It wasn't me. When God say he wants you to sit down, he will make you sit down. And that's what he means. He made me sit down. I was going through family problems and I wasn't trying to fix them, and I was trying to do me and just throw it over my shoulder without fixing home before going out. And that's what happens. When you don't fix problems, they gonna hunt you down.
Yeah, what's that called? Pavlov's hierarchy or Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Man, it was draining me. I couldn't even move. It was just mentally draining. I couldn't get it together. I couldn't fight on all fours at all.
I mean, I just gotta say, like just accepting a fight on short notice is tough enough, even if you're doing it on.
I tell everybody, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Oh, dude, a week's notice, and especially coming off the last one. I guess you're like, the good thing is you probably just got through a fight camp, right? So you're feeling like you're in good shape. Yeah,
I made weight. I had to cut weight again for it.
See, that I feel like that was probably like the most brutal part of it, is having to do that second weight.
If you watch, you see how Keyshawn just got stripped from his belt when he didn't make weight for his last fight, and he couldn't fight.
How far off did he miss?
He went 4.5 pounds over. So he might as well. I mean, it be like that in the game, but you would rather take that big fine or just don't fight, because the other opponent ain't gonna let you fight because the hydration clause. Think about how big you can get. You already got 4.5 pounds over.
Yeah, well, I was curious about that. Like, when you're like, after you weigh in, are you fighting same day, or are you coming back the next day to fight?
You can dehydrate yourself and fight the next day.
Okay, so do you have to weigh in the next day, or are you like once you're weighed in, you're good?
Well, you weigh in twice. You weigh in on fight day and you weigh in on the day before. So you gotta cut weight. You gotta dehydrate. You can't drink nothing, no food for a few days sometimes.
Well, and that's like, so the same thing, like fight day, like you have to weigh that same amount that you weighed when they weighed you in the day before.
You know who you fighting?
Wow, dude, I had no idea. Like,
if they got a weight clause on that, yes.
Wow, man, that is like, yeah, that's just crazy. That's just absolutely mind-boggling to me.
And a lot of people here don't understand the boxing game. They never been there. They don't know what it's like. They haven't touched the levels of that, what it means. I'm around celebrities all day. It don't mean nothing. When you don't have the support behind you and the money on you going into some venues and being up there, it's different. They say if I got a media people, say y'all my media people. I say I got media people coming down. I need flights for them and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
that's good. That's media. That's what I don't have. I don't have media people that's doing videos on me and get me out there so we can get the sponsors and stuff that can take care home first before we can leave. That's what most fighters get. They got the media, and then they got the people behind them. So everybody can go. Everybody can feel good. Everybody gonna look good. Everybody gonna eat together as a team. That's what I'm missing. I've been there. I've been on this.
That because you're right. Like Anshuman and I were just talking about you yesterday or the day before, and we were strategizing like, how can we help him? Like, what can we do to help market him, to put him in the light so that he can get those sponsorship dollars?
We all go to a fight together, and I got my media people, and they were like, "Who are y'all? Blah 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 blah. You out there doing? You setting up?" We Team Holloway. We don't media. This is my business, and this is what we do. And we back in Team Holloway, and this is what we do. And we set up our stuff, and then everybody want to come over and see what we about. And then you can interview them. So okay, I want to give you an interview. Blah blah blah. That's how I go. That's how media. That's media. That's what the media is. When I go to my fights, they also say, "Do you have your media people with you?" I don't have media people. The only people I got was my coach and his wife, and the supporters and sponsors I got in LA, because they mess with me, they support me. But other than that, them videos you be seeing, I be posting from there. It be from my coach wife. She be editing them like that and doing that. Do good. But if we had a media alone, our actual media, and she can focus on something else, and don't let her do what she do, that'd be even more dope.
I mean, I would love to come out with you, man. I mean, Anshuman, I don't know if you're able to come out.
When I talk to my promoter, I'm gonna tell them that's right. Look, I got a media team. They need to get flown out and stuff.
Yeah, when if they get us tickets in a hotel room,
I'm gonna text them that. I'm gonna text them that. When I get off the phone, I'm definitely gonna let you know. I'm gonna text them that tonight. I get off the phone, and I'm gonna say I got a media team. It's 2 people. So I mean, I want my media team in there.
Yeah, and saying Anshuman, we've got a new guy doing some video editing for us on the back end.
Think about it. You know, I've been around all the big names in the world. You think of Canelo, all them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, last year I fought on Cinco de Mayo with Canelo and them.
Dude,
I was on that card. I was just on Oscar De La Hoya with the Fendoras, the brother and sister, the champions. I was just with them.
dude. You're just name dropping, blowing minds over here, man. Like, that's incredible.
Who else? I'm around. Think about it. I could just name a lot of, like, I can tell y'all a lot and show y'all videos. Like, I'm also around all the big names in the world. It just, I'm gonna let them know that I got my media now. When I go, I got my media people. I got two brothers. This my media, and they gotta be there. So you gotta have a fight for me, my coach, and my two medias. Like that. Unless I got my coach up there, then it's different. Then he can come from over there. Unless we fight in LA, you feel me? Because a lot of fights been in LA. So
yeah, man, we can definitely help with that. Like that's a really, really exciting opportunity, and I appreciate you thinking of us first.
No, I mean that'd be good. I need somebody that's gonna have the media they can do the interview. You better interview everybody else. They also want to know, like, yada yada yada. Like, okay, this is what we do, and we support, and you know, you can talk to everybody. Go around, have your stuff on, and do your thing. How you think media people get exposure? What they do?
You gotta work it. You gotta build that social brand, man. You show
And
up
to do
there.
that, they gotta go out. They gotta go to places where they at. Just like that. I mean,
gotta be where the action is.
Hey, each one teach one. I'm all about elevating and make sure everybody else elevate too. If you help me, I can help you. Help a hand. We both can help each other. So
Hey, that's what we're all about here. We're about platforming local artists, martial artists, and everything in between. So this is right up our alley. I mean, this will be our first professional show that we'll go on site to. So,
I'm telling you, listen. This me, dog. When I got a fight and I post and let you know, like, look, I got meat. If you can make it and see if you're not, let me know. But this is a good opportunity because last fight I had 3 flights and I only took 1 that I shouldn't took, and I mean I had 3 flights to myself.
Well,
My coach is already down there in California, so I didn't have to use no flight.
So
that's nice.
So I want to ask a question. So do you fly out of Peoria, or do you have to drive up to Chicago and fly out?
I fly straight out of Peoria.
Yes,
We don't drive 3 hours. My promoter and matchmaker were like, we are not driving 3 hours to the hotel.
That's a good promoter.
To the airport, and then have to get off the plane and drive 3 hours back. No, sir. We're gonna go from your hometown. No.
And when you're Anthony Holloway, you can ask for those things. I love it, man. That's awesome.
You gotta be comfortable. You can't kill yourself. Oh, we gotta rush and get there, so we gotta leave early. Hell no, take your time.
So tell me, what are you most excited for in the future?
Just staying in shape, staying healthy, and just be able to see the moments what I'm seeing, and just continue to elevate. I mean, I've been on TV fighting so long. It's time for others to see it and do it. But I'm the only one really like serious about it when it comes to this sport. Ain't nobody else doing this what I'm doing. It might not seem like it, but it might not seem like it here. But when I go to everybody else's city, it's love. Everybody love me. They want me to take pictures with them and autograph. I do it all because it's different. With my city, everybody got that hate love. But when I go somewhere else, it's all love. Your home is my home.
Let me get myself together.
Oh, tell me more about that. Hate love.
Hate love me. I mean, it's pure. That's why people never be here when they go, they leave. It's like everybody is like they to themselves. They don't want it. The only people I know, it was a few people here that sponsor me, but I respect them. But I mess with the 9 because the 9 is they do their thing. HK, I love HK. They treat me well. They treat me well.
Well, and I appreciate you plugging those guys. It's good to know that there's some businesses out there supporting our local fighters.
Yeah.
I do have a question because because I step back. I know a lot of business owners. I meet these guys all the time, and it's the question that comes up is, what am I getting in return? Say if I've got $5,000 that I throw to sponsorship for Anthony Holloway, what does that business owner walk away with?
If you're one of my main sponsors, you travel to fights with me.
Wow.
You'll better walk down the aisle with me side by side, be like, I sponsor this fighter and he brought me to this show and everything that come with it. We all dress alike, we all get jumpsuits alike, everything look like a team, fight like a team. Hey, that's it. Hey, everything come with it. It ain't like I'm just taking your money and just, forget about y'all. No, I gotta represent y'all. I gotta represent the company. I gotta rock your clothes, all that. Just like if you represent Nike and they sponsor you, only can wear Nike, right? You can't wear Gucci. Yeah. What they gonna do? Take it away from you. So
I'm curious, like if I say I wanted to buy some a space on your shorts that's like this big for my company logo, is that something they can do?
Oh yeah, they can, but yeah, they definitely can. They definitely can.
Because I think
if you got a patch and you want to put it on my clothes, yes, you can do that. It costs. I'll charge you like $200 for something big like that.
Oh, I mean that's really affordable. $200 to get a patch on, and once it's locked in and on camera, you're on camera forever.
If you got a patch and you pay, but you got t-shirts, I'm rocking your t-shirts coming out with my outfit on, so you will see me when I'm in the ring.
Wow,
you really don't have to give me money. If you got a patch and you sponsor me t-shirts, you sponsor me t-shirts and the patches. Cool. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock your t-shirts or any merchandise you give me, and I'm gonna have it on my clothes.
Wow, you heard that, folks. Anthony Holloway, he's ready to go to war for you people.
I'm always putting on for Peoria. When they say Chicago, no, it's not Chicago. It's Peoria, Illinois. I'm 3 hours from Chicago, so I'm not from Chicago.
I assume people make that assumption when you say you're from Illinois. It's like, Chicago.
All the time. I have to put Peoria, Illinois. All the time.
Have you ever been to Peoria, Arizona? I hear it's called, so they actually pronounce it different.
No.
It's like Peoria or something.
Peoria. No, I haven't been there, but I went through Arizona to go to Mexico and fight, though.
Oh, you went from Mexico? Who'd you fight in Mexico?
I'm for the cartel.
You know what the crazy thing is? Sorry about going back to that.
It was crazy. I tell you that. Yes.
What can you tell me about that? I'm so interested.
Because Osborne was finna say something crazy about it. Yes.
How did that even happen? And also, those dudes can be brutal.
I mean, tell you,
were you fighting with the cartel or against the cartel?
In Mexico, people don't understand. It's millions, and why you think all the good fighters come from Mexico? Because it's a lot of fighters and a lot of gyms in Mexico. They got a lot of good fighters that come out of there. Why you think they go back to Mexico? Because they come from Mexico. They don't know English, and they come to fight and get a big payday and go back to their hometown and help them out. So it's a lot of fighters in Mexico at good gyms. That's why they be coming out the woodwork. A 40-and-0 Mexican coming in USA fighting, blah blah blah, for a belt or whatever. Yeah, because they're from Mexico. But on this situation was okay. I'm going. This happened in 2020, 21. I go down to Mexico. My managers gave me some money for my fight. Build up a bit of fight because of the COVID, so they shut everything down. So it's like, oh, we're gonna get you, because it was my first year getting with them. Oh, we're gonna get you a fight. Blah blah blah. They got me a fight in Mexico. Shout out to D in Philly. They got me a fight, so I'm with a team of good fighters. We go USA, go down there. Mexico, we drove through some different Mexican cities. It was crazy. So a whole different ball game going over to Mexico. Way different.
How did the cartel get involved?
Listen to this. One of the guys that drove from Miami He's a heavyweight. He was talking crazy mess. And then he get in the ring and got knocked out. And then we go back, right? He's like, yeah, man, I ain't paying these mugs. Cartel hacked everybody's phone, sent a message out, said, dude, don't pay that money. Everybody dying. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He said, I don't care who it is. You done. They better end up that money for that fighter. Somebody, a cartel sent a message out. Had somebody some phones.
Wait, so he had to pay money for the fight that he lost?
He lost a fight that he did a build-up fight. He paid an opponent to do a build-up fight and got knocked out of the ring. And had to go to the hospital because he broke his wrist. He got knocked out of the ring. Then he had to pay the fighter for losing and didn't want to pay him.
Oh, so he was on the hook for paying the
He
other
was
fighter.
out of line. Yeah.
He was trying to set that guy up so he was
And
going
he
to
was
smash
trying to get
him.
his money from his boss that was telling him about he ain't getting paid for
Wow.
he didn't get paid from a job.
Was it the promoter or was it the other boxer that was connected in? I'm just curious. This is fascinating.
And listen to this. We fought in like I don't even know where we fought at. It was like a gym with a ring in it. But it was weird. It was live though, televised. It was live televised, but it was just like he couldn't even deny it, but he tried to get off. He tried to leave because he drove, right? But knowing he owed these people this money, he put us our life in danger. You in Mexico. Hey, you won't believe what part of Mexico we was in.
Tijuana?
Sonora.
Oh, never mind.
We was in the worst part.
Bro, I'm glad you made it out, but I also have to say it's got to be kind of nice to like know that whoever was involved there's got enough juice to make sure you get paid for the event. He's like, I know a lot of guys who are musicians, and if they don't get paid up front,
We
they're
don't
trying
get
to wait for
paid.
their
We
check
build
until
our
after on the
record.
back end.
Listen,
Man,
we didn't get paid though. We went up there to build our record.
that's okay.
So we
It makes
giving them
sense.
money. I had to give my opponent some money.
Oh man.
That's lame. Lame.
So yeah, I feel like that's 100% on the promoters, man. That's such a bummer.
That's
No, that wasn't
terrible.
a promoter fight. That wasn't a promoter fight because the fighter shouldn't have got knocked out.
Yeah,
Does this?
That's pretty interesting. You said that was televised, right? We're gonna have to go see if we can find that fight somewhere out online.
Yeah, what's televised?
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Crazy work.
So where are you at right now today? Are you in Peoria?
Yeah, I'm at Mud.
So where he is right now is in East Bluff Community Center.
Ah,
Is it the lights on sheet?
Yeah.
So how long has Mud Warriors been there for?
Hey, how long y'all been here?
3 years.
3 years.
Oh, that's crazy. I think like back when I was working with the Boy Scouts, actually that's where I first met your dad, because we were working the Boy Scouts together. Like we actually taught some classes at East Bluff Community Center. Like
Oh yeah.
no
in the-
kidding.
like in the room right next to where the radio station is, that's where I teach class.
I didn't know you worked with the Boy Scouts. You know Wayne Cannon?
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah,
so.
Wayne Cannon funny in the mud.
Yeah, he's good people, man. Yeah, I was introduced through a friend of mine, but he was a scoutmaster for a while.
Right.
But I digress. So yeah, so you got a fight coming up on June 20th. Do you know anything about the opponents that you're facing?
He's a decent fighter, but you know me, man. I really don't care, man. I'm just ready to fight and get it over with.
You're just like a catch-all, like just bring me whatever it is, like the 85 Bears. Doesn't matter who you are, we're gonna beat you.
It don't matter. We gonna rumble in the city, whatever. Gonna do what we gonna do.
All right, so let's stay. I want to take a step back, and I want to talk a little bit about boxing technique. So, and we get a lot of people that ask us, what's that number one punch for an Anthony Holloway? What's that one punch that everybody should know that Anthony Holloway is like, this is what you need to know if you want to be a professional boxer?
What punch did it knock a person out?
I mean, I guess that's pretty much the aim, yes. If you want to boil it down.
I mean, to be honest with you, you can't just say one punch because you got to take your time. One punch can end your life, but you got to take your time in boxing. So my bread and butter's a right hand if it get caught the right. But other than that, I mean, I just work. You got to start with the jab. The jab is important. My jab can be my right hand. A jab can knock you out.
Yeah, I mean, we did an event with Luke Lisi, and yeah, there's this one guy there who was he was a little bit bigger than me. He caught me with a shot in the ribs because he kept throwing this jab up, and he would take away my vision with the jab, and then he would come in, kick me in the stomach, and then throw this overhand. We were doing Muay Thai, and he hit me with this overhand right and just put me on my ass. It was fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Well, the other thing I wanted to know from you is a little bit about your training and what's it like training for a professional fight, like leading into it.
And again, when I was saying, if you want some high quality training, you got to pay for high quality training.
Yeah, that is so true.
Like, yeah, it's very. And how do you think does your style kind of change as you're going from coach to coach and adding more into your arsenal? Like, how do you think your coach impacts your overall fighting style?
I just slow down a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Slow down and just stay poised and keep my hands up, come back home, keep pushing, I mean, at the end of the day, training is what you do, like do it every day and learn from it. Fight your fight how you fight. Don't switch up for no one and just put it together with your style and you'll be a good fighter. Always stay composed. Don't be a follower, don't be out just drinking and smoking and killing your body. Be disciplined. Discipline is the key. I had to learn that. Listen. If you don't listen, you will get caught and you will be fucked.
I want to make that my ringtone. You will be caught, and you. I digress.
So one thing. Oh, sorry. One thing
go ahead,
I was kind of disappointed by the. I don't know if we talked about this. I was kind of disappointed by the Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Oh my God, man! We're not even gonna explain.
I was just thinking about
why
that
they
one
even let
today.
that man fight that man like that. Mike Tyson, no, he could have knocked him out, but Mike Tyson got paid $20 million to shut his mouth. You see, Mike Tyson was biting his gloves because he really wanted to knock him out. He really didn't want. He wanted to risk it all for that $20 million.
So I'm glad to hear you say that because you saw what I was seeing in there
He
when
was
they were
biting his
fighting.
glove, man. He ain't biting his glove because he's tired. He really, really wanted to knock him out when he had the chance to.
Yeah.
Well, he had that one where he had probably like 5 seconds where he just went into form and just smacked him with what I think it was like a left hand. And it was like, oh, it's happening.
Mike Tyson popped him in a weigh-in like that. He could have did that in a fight if he really wanted to, but no, Mike Tyson gonna mess his $20 million up if he didn't do it. Mike Tyson, oh man, get Mike Tyson in his 40s, 39, he would have killed that man.
Now, my favorite part of the whole thing was when Mike Tyson gave somebody a kiss and says, "I love you," and he's walking away, and then it's just
Man,
his
Mike
ass on the screen.
Mike Tyson, man, listen. They better leave Mike Tyson alone because if it wasn't for the money, Mike Tyson would have did that. And he would have shown no remorse too.
Oh, dude, that catapult. I mean, Jake Paul was already he's got to be one of the most hated people in America, or at least one of the people that we want to see get knocked out.
He stepped on his toes. That's why he got mad.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he stepped on his toes.
See, I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what was it? And you were able to just break it down, watch it. I mean,
He stepped on his toes.
I'm impressed.
He stepped on his toes and he took off. That's just like somebody. That's just like somebody in your face. What's your first reaction? You gonna smack?
Yeah, I was saying he just, I don't know, because for me it was like I really wanted to see that old Mike Tyson come out for just, I mean, half a round. Just see him just ragdoll him a little bit and just move him around like he with that power that he had. And it was, yeah, I don't know, it didn't quite hit the marks, but it was kind of cool seeing some of those flashes of his youth in there. But I'm curious from you, Anthony. Who do you, like since we've been talking, you know, it's I've been watching your fights and like watching your style change, your footwork, you know, where you're throwing your hands, and I'm curious, you know, who are you watching?
You don't really be watching. I watch everybody. I need to probably just watch boxing more. I'm just naturally just a fighter, man. I got in the boxing game, no experience. I didn't die twice and came back from the dead.
Wow.
And MMA when I first started, back in 2016, 15, I fought. I almost died twice.
Whoa.
No, what happened?
I was out of shape. I just got in there and said I wanted to fight.
Oh.
Wow. Yep.
Shout out to my boy Randy, because rest in peace to my boy Randy that motivated me to fight. He, you know what I'm saying? He ain't here no more.
I'm
But,
sorry.
Sorry
yeah,
to
that's
hear
my
that.
boy. Randy Tran. He was a good fighter. He put me on a lot of stuff, especially boxing.
Yeah.
He put me on all the amateur big shows that's on TV. He put me on everything I know. And I respect him.
We were just talking about you on one of our interview with a wrestling coach out in Eureka. 'Cause one of the things that he brought up was the importance of footwork, and he found that dance really propelled him in wrestling.
Oh.
And I
I could
immediately
dance
was
a
like,
lot.
Anthony Holloway had a
He
very
could dance.
similar experience. And I was wondering if you could dive into a little bit more detail about your dance experience and how that translated into fighting for you.
Well, I need to learn how to use my technique and dance and fight more. But I used to dance in high school and college.
What kind of dance did you do?
Huh?
What kind of dance did you do?
I did modern hip hop, jazz.
Square.
You
It's a
said-
square dance. Come on, it's an Illinois state dance. It's official.
No, that ain't no square dance.
Yeah.
That ain't no square dance. Modern ballet hip hop, that's not square.
Modern ballet hip hop. So I find the ballet element so
So I
interesting.
did jazz, modern hip hop, all that.
Well, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he did the same thing. He included ballet because it gave him greater range of motion and allowed him to develop his muscles just differently, so he wouldn't lose that range of motion. You see a lot of these guys get real tight when they get real big, and then
Oh, wow.
It was hard. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard.
Do you think that's impacted your footwork, and how has it translated into boxing for you?
It's been cool. I'm just starting to dance a little bit. When I'm feeling good, I feel myself.
You know, I find myself doing like the Sanchai thing. I don't know if you've ever watched him. He has his YouTube channel. He'll just be like going to a ski resort, and then he just starts shadow boxing wherever the heck he is. He's slipping punches, and he's throwing kicks. I just started doing that just out of nowhere. But I'm the same. As soon as I start feeling good, I'm shadow boxing out in public.
Oh yeah, I'm shadow boxing everywhere. Another thing I do, when I'm running my miles outside, I run backwards. I run backwards like I'm skating. So I feel that. Like that.
Dang, that's interesting.
Yeah, because
Have you ever tripped and fallen? That's
footwork comes from skating too. That's a lot of cardio.
I'll say I feel like that would be real good for your hips too. That was something else that I learned from Luke Lisi. He said one of the best things that he's done for his hips is a hacky sack. Doing a hacky, like just messing around with a hacky sack for like 20 minutes a day, just really opened up his hips so he could like do these question mark kicks and all sorts of crazy stuff.
What's the hacky sack?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love hacky sack. I mean, obviously I have long hair, so I feel like that just plays into the prejudice of hacky sack.
I need to know what is a hacky sack.
Oh, dude. Let's see. I got one here. It's
Oh boy.
I don't have one here. I'll make one for you and bring it to you.
So basically, what you do is you get a little beanbag thing or whatever it is. You try to kick it by raising up your leg. Like, let me show you.
It's some hippie stuff.
Like, you do a kicking motion to basically do it. Like, you do it, you kick, you twist your legs.
You
So
get
it
like
is- I
crazy
actually watched a
eye
video
foot
about that.
coordination.
So, as you do, so this will basically develop not only your hip range of motion, but also your reaction time.
Yeah. You can just put kicks wherever the heck you want them. Like once you're like warmed up and stuff after a hacky sack around, man, it's silly. Dude, we're gonna have to come into the gym and do some do a workout with you and do some filming, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Heck yeah, get your media team doing some work for you.
So I'm going to Iowa tomorrow.
Hollywood?
Iowa.
Oh, Iowa.
Iowa, that's right, Davenport, right?
I sparred in Hollywood one time. That was pretty dope too.
I'm not kidding. What gym?
At Brick House Boxing Gym.
Oh, there's a restaurant called Brick House. I was in me like, oh man, in a restaurant, huh? Brick House
No,
Boxing.
it's a decent gym. Brick House Boxing Gym in Hollywood. It's a nice gym with all the champions training.
I say, isn't Freddie Roach out there?
He's in California, I think. California.
Have you ever gotten to meet or train with him?
I got to meet him, man, when I fought in Vegas.
Dude, that's incredible.
Yeah, Freddie Roach funny. Oh, I got to meet all of them. It's a coach from Chicago on the same team as him. Oh, the guy Garcia. Yeah, so they all work together.
Man, it's incredible. This is a small world, man. I mean, Freddie Roach is just like legendary. Well, he deepens that legend by like doing the cameos in movies and stuff that he's been doing and working with all the stars that he's been working with. Man, he's just he's a champion maker.
You remember Bomac?
I do not.
Bomac cool too. You don't know who Bomac is?
Nope. You're teaching me something. I got to learn something.
I fought against one of Chance Crawford coach. Bomac.
There he is. I got him pulled up. Ooh.
That's Chance Crawford coach, Bomac.
All the smoke fight. Yeah, there looks like there's a few videos out there on him. I'm going to check that stuff out. I appreciate you sharing that. I love learning more and more about boxing and everything that's going on out there because every time we learn, people listening to us learn, and they get more and more invested into what's happening in the boxing world.
Yeah, like the boxing world is much bigger than most people assume. Like, like there's the Western boxing styles. There's a Cuban variant. There's also like a variant of boxing in Russia and stuff. Like, each one are unique in their own way.
So this girl right here, this is the last show I was on.
Oh.
This Peoria, and this the girl from Mexico that came and fought her. She came straight from Mexico, undefeated, and fought her. They both was undefeated.
Who won?
Pandora beat her, but everybody knew that was gonna happen. But she gave her some go though, and guess what? She fight like Mike Tyson. She fight like no, she fight like Mike Tyson, the girl. Pretty too. She was pretty too. I tell you that. She fight just like Mike Tyson.
Oh, right. Like, then again, a lot of people around our age, like we grew up, like say if you're a boxing fan and you're a little bit older, like Generation ZX generation and millennials, we grew up watching Mike Tyson. Who else did we grow up watching?
Floyd Mayweather, Canelo.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, Pacquiao. But
No.
I don't know. They were all on
Only
like
one.
Showtime and HBO, and I didn't have $120 to spend on a fight, so like I feel like I missed out on so much boxing over the course of my lifetime. I got to play some catch up.
Man, I watched a lot, but not that many though. I watched Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, but I didn't understand it.
Interesting. That's an interesting
Wow.
perspective. Do you ever watch your fights back and like critique yourself?
Sometimes, 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 not all the time. I don't like looking at myself,
Yeah,
but
I'm
when
the
I do
same
look
way.
at myself, I look at it and then I'll be like, I know I gotta tighten up something on it. I gotta tighten up my punches. When I'm throwing a jab and the right hand and a hook, make sure I keep that right hand up when I'm throwing the left hook. All that little stuff.
So I think it's kind of fun watching like fighting video because then you can just kind of put your coaching hat on and sometimes I kind of have to remove myself and be like, no, that's not me fighting. Just pretend it's somebody else so I don't cringe. Same thing with these podcasts. I find it hard to look and listen to myself. It's just I don't know. It's just weird.
But my cousin been teaching me how to fight like box instead of retrieving it. Just stay in there and just take the punches and go back. Don't be scared. Stay your ground.
Oh, your cousin. So
Yeah, that's my cousin.
older.
Bang.
Wait, Coach Bank's your cousin?
Yeah, Mr.
Oh.
Bay.
Oh, wow. Everyone is related to somebody in this town.
Yeah, but that's been there. I really wanted to train with him before going to KOK. But Cuz used to come to KOK when I was the first member at KOK. But he didn't have no gym then, and he wasn't really focusing on training. But now what I see him doing is good. The way he's teaching, he's not like other coaches that I know to train me. Besides my coach in California, Coach California, I won one of my biggest fights with him. Few fights with him, and I respect him for that because he do his shit. But I told my cousin he trained me just like him. But you know how it be, The coach in LA though, he from California. He from Spain, so he know everything. He know his shit, and he young.
Well, that's
He
cool
know.
to get all those perspectives from all those different types of coaches and get a coach from Spain and your cousin Bang. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I can imagine them two together working. That shit'd be cold. I know Cuz got good energy, good vibe energy, good spiritual energy, good hospitality. So I know that'd be good for him and my coach in California. And his name Anthony too.
Wow.
Hell yeah. It was good though. We be playing the game online together.
Which game?
Cool coach. Yeah. I gotta go up there and see him though pretty soon. I got to.
What game are you playing online?
I ain't gonna lie, they hospitality in California is love. The way it's just all love. It's just something you can't explain. The way they treat me, the way they carry themselves as a team is just unreal. Hit like just say this. All the spiders be getting up there for their fighters. They sponsor me too. So that's something different. Because I mean, hey, it's family. You know, people up there be like, hey, my home is your home. You come up here. When I go up there to California, I ain't gotta get a hotel. I can just go stay with my coach or my boy Gene. I play with my boy Gene on the game all the time.
That's
Straight
nice.
up. I got a few people up there that rocks with me hard. Like, it's good though. But I ain't gonna lie. Coach, my cousin, Coach Bang, and y'all come up there and meet them all together. I'm telling you, it'd be a good vibe because y'all get an understanding of what a team look like.
Oh, sure.
Because y'all be media, it'd be something fun, and you know, everybody good. You know, everybody hospitality good. Look, we'll never get bored. You'll never get bored where they at. You'll never get bored. We go to Oceanside. Oceanside. I be in Oceanside, the beach down the street. Nice big beach. That's where they be doing the turkey run. All that is, man, crazy work.
Dude, you're in it, man. Like, and it's
I love it because I'll never get bored down there. Everything is everywhere. Like, you'll never get bored. Literally, you would never.
I just love hearing that you've found a support system that's really working for you
It
and
just-
help elevating you, the
it
talents that you bring to the
across the
table.
way, though. It's just hard because it's across the way, but you know, if you look them up, if you know the people I be tagging on Facebook, if you see them, send them a request and talk to them. They'll tell you. I'm gonna send you they stuff so you can get in tune with them. But yeah,
Absolutely.
they
Thank
all
you.
over they all over my Instagram, all over, like all over. I won't trade nothing else for them. You know what I'm saying? They respectful. They ain't out to get your money. They not they. Man, just know we all look good when we go out. They like okay, we all gonna wear jumpsuits. If we ain't got HK jumpsuits, we like, okay, we gotta get some jumpsuits and t-shirts. What color we wearing and blah blah blah. Okay, we gonna order them right now and get it out the way because we gotta have jumpsuits or something. Hey, people
Hey,
just-
so we're going towards the end of the interview because it's getting close to an hour.
Right.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, you got to be able to walk the walk and talk the talk. And
gotta have fun. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this in this boxing game. You gotta have fun. You can't say you bored. If you bored, fight. That's all I can tell you. Because if you really want it, you gotta get in there. You just gotta fight, man. All you doing is fighting. Learn from it. I told y'all I started off in MMA. I lost 2 fights, then I died, both fights. And then after that, I went straight to boxing. And I ain't lost a fight. I went 18-1 as an amateur. And I had
Wow.
I lost the only fight I lost to was the number 3 guy in the country.
Oh, wow.
And he was big. But he was from I don't know what part of Mexico he's from, but he was tough. But I gave him work. I had all my dad and them up there. My sisters watching me fight, but it was cool for a title fight. They couldn't give me the fight, but it was that. But other than that, all I'm saying is, if you want to fight, keep fighting. Don't wait so long and then say I want to fight and try to get in shape. It don't work like that. Very important to be disciplined in the fight game. That's it. It's that simple. If you want it bad as you want to breathe, you're gonna do it. Simple as that.
Well, you heard it from Anthony Holloway there. It's simple. Discipline. Put in the effort, put in the work, and you will get what you want out of it.
What you put in, you put out. Simple.
Yeah, exactly. You get what you put in. Absolutely. Well, hey, I want to thank Anthony Holloway for being here today. He's our Peoria's very own professional boxer. He's doing a wonderful job representing us around the world, California, all over the place. We appreciate you, brother. He's going to be boxing here on June 20th, 6 p.m. on Merit TV. That's the Dr. Phil Network. Make sure you go on, check this guy out, watch him live. And with any luck, you will be seeing us there live, hanging out with Anthony Holloway and recording his journey as we go forward. So thank you so much, Anthony, for being here. This is Fight Talks brought to you by Peoria.